It's over, guys. It's over. Or is it? Today we're going to talk about the potential end of the relief rally and where Bitcoin might be heading in the future. My name is mikemadz. Let's get it. Before we start the video, please do me a favor, like, comment below, check out my links in the description, and please subscribe. Look back a couple videos of mine, you can clearly see that I was saying that things were getting overheated. Okay, Ethereum alone was 130% off its own bottom. Bitcoin did well, of course, and even altcoins had relief rallies. Okay, guys, relief rallies happen. Okay, it's a micro relief in a macro downtrend. It's a normal thing to happen. Unfortunately, the dollar found support and is pumping back higher, and unfortunately Ethereum got rejected off its own bull market support band and is moving down again. Okay, in my opinion, Ethereum was pulling the entire market into the merge, got rejected. Things are back to maximum fear, maximum uncertainty, and people are not sure what to do. I will show you today what I'm doing and what in my opinion is the best way to handle the situation. Even if it's a lower low or a double bottom, I will show you what to do. Okay, to start off the video with a positive note, I think in my opinion we already hit the accumulation phase of the market cycle. What is the accumulation phase of the market cycle? This is usually when the bottom is close or already in, and things just move sideways for a long period of time until we break above the bull market support band again, test it as support, and then move higher. So usually that's a good time to DCA into the market, and in my personal opinion, my personal hunch, not financial advice, we are already in that phase. Okay, if you look at this phase at, let's say, 2018, it was, of course, if you live through that in that moment and you don't know the bottom is in, it's terrifying. People here were screaming for $1,000 Bitcoin, etc. If you zoom out and if you now in the future look back to it, it's basically just sideways movement for 133 days until we break above the bull market support band, and then even then it takes time to finally hold it as support and ride it into the next bull market. Okay, if we look at the current scenario here, if we would replicate the accumulation phase of 2018, 2019, we still have ways to go until October, until the end of October. Okay, so things can take a while and things can seem much more explosive and volatile if you are so zoomed in and if you worry about the micro movements that are happening. Of course, it is sad to buy at 24,000 just to see the price reject again so close from the bull market support band. Okay, but again, those prices are attractive for me in the long term, and I'm DCing into the market. What I'm always having right now, because things you never know, in my personal hunch is that we are going to create a lower low or a double bottom. So I'm always having a cash position on hand. Okay, so Bitcoin currently at 20,200. Next zone I'm looking at is 18,600-ish. If we're not hitting that, it's definitely game over, and we're definitely revisiting the bottom we had earlier. All right, if you look at Ethereum is a classical rejection of the bull market support band. We had it here in April, actually failed to hold it and dumped back lower. Right now we got rejected exactly on 8th of August, and we're dropping down lower. So I would be careful here because the likelihood that we are revisiting at least those lows is very high. So again, always have a cash position on hand. However, it's not wrong to buy at those prices in my personal opinion. Okay, next level that needs to be respected is definitely around 1,300, and if that doesn't hold, the last lows are definitely a possibility, to say the least. Okay, Ethereum, the merge is coming closer and closer. It was, for most people, at least that what my personal sentiment is, or what I've read, is it was some sort like sell the news type of event. Still, it's not there yet. It's coming closer though, and maybe people are already front running that and already taking profits which is understandable because, again, Ethereum pumped 130% from the bottom. But also here, same story as with Bitcoin. I think we are in the accumulation phase for Ethereum, which means it's not bad to buy at those prices. However, I will be careful because the likelihood that we might revisit those lows is very, very high, creating a double bottom. And the beautiful thing here is because the bull market support band is a lagging indicator, it's moving down slowly. And usually once we meet the bull market support band while it's moving down, it's easier to hold it as support, which would be intact with our time frame. So I think at least until November, October, we will be seeing lower prices or sideways movement, and then slowly moving into 2023, I think prices will stabilize, and then in the anticipation of the next halving, things will slowly start to gear up again for the next cycle bull market in 2024. All right, coming to the end of the video. In my opinion, the likelihood that we already are in the accumulation phase for the next market cycle is very, very high. So this is what I would do, and this is what I'm currently doing right now. Always have a cash position on hand, always, even if you don't use it. But also start tapering into the market. This is the best of two worlds. If the price drops lower, you have cash to take benefit of those prices. If the prices don't drop lower and the lower low doesn't happen, you're already in the market and you're not missing the train, or let's say you're not missing the rocket to Mars, baby. All right? Most important thing is don't get scared, stay your course, DCA and follow my videos. We're in this together, and most importantly, don't get wrecked.